If you're looking into modified child support in the state of Florida, it presupposes that an administrative law judge, a Department of Revenue hearing officer, or a family law court circuit judge has already ordered you to pay child support or has already granted that you as a recipient or payee will receive child support. If you're going to modify child support, there's a certain statutory standard and there's certain statutory minimums wherein your income has to change by a certain amount. Now, this is not a major threshold to cross. However, let's go through some reasons why folks usually decide to apply for modification of child support. If you are the payor of child support, you might want to modify child support if the other party's income has gone up substantially. For instance, perhaps when you had your paternity lawsuit or divorce action originally, the other party might not have had a job. Maybe they were unemployed because of circumstances from COVID or some other unfortunate career circumstance. And now they're making substantially more money. Even if your income has not changed, because theirs has changed and gone upward, you might be entitled to a modification. Other examples include if you are the payor and you have lost your job through no fault of your own, or you have changed careers because you've been phased out. A lot of jobs now are done virtually as opposed to in person, and so many career fields are changing and shifting at a really fast rate, and it's not entirely predictable. That might be a good circumstance for you to apply for modification of child support because child support might not be affordable for you. Other circumstances include when you've gone through a modification action because you already had a parenting plan and now you have a new parenting plan where you have more time sharing. That may mean that your child support calculation has gone down substantially and you might qualify for a modification of child support, and it's something worth looking into. That doesn't mean you do not have a great love for your children, and it does not mean that you're not a great family man. But sometimes economic circumstances are beyond your control because of economic factors generally. And these are very important and must be taken seriously because as parents, we still need to be able to afford food for our kids, to put a roof over their heads. And there are clothing expenses, maybe daycare and other school or extracurricular expenses. And altogether, this can be very difficult for both sides to afford. It's very important to make sure that the circumstances warrant a modification of child support. But if you are interested in filing for modification and you think that your individual circumstances might warrant that change, it may be worth looking into. One thing we can do at our law firm is to run the numbers based upon the previous financial affidavits or new financial affidavits and your changed circumstances to find out where the new number would be, how far along it is, how different it is, upwardly or downwardly. And then we can best advise you in that manner whether or not you might want to file for modification. Thank you very much.